Good evening. Can you hear me okay? I'm terrible on microphones. Thank you for being here. This is a day to honor those we love, to honor those we've lost, and to honor those that live their lives in recovery. They are seen, they are heard, their light shines. And for those of us, like me, this is very personal. This is a community. When I say that we have first responders, treatment providers, and community support, it really is. In my family's darkest day, people came through zip codes, across bridges, across state lines to support us at this traumatic hour of losing my 19-year-old son. And it birthed this movement that a community stands up at the brightest of times and the darkest of times. And when we have a family member that we love with all of our hearts that is struggling and suffering from a substance use disorder that they did not choose, that if they could will it away or want it away, pray it away, they would. We are the family members that love them through it, knowing that the person is still there. And so this day is special to our community. We are a community. Those of us that stand and represent our small parts in the community, we're here for you. We love you. We love your person. And we honor them for all that they are, all that you love them for. And they are shining bright on all of us because the world is better each day because of the love we continue to give and honor them. So, as founder and executive director of Wake Up Carolina, I thank you for being a part of this as we honor those that we love. So I'm going to pass this on over to Mayor Will Haney.
Thank you. I just want to say how proud I am to be the mayor of a community that comes together like this. We talk about heartache, we talk about recovery. I want to talk about our police department that started all of this. All these men and women in uniform who are not in law enforcement, they're in public safety. And this is something they do with the heart. And they protect the public from needless loss, the kind we will commemorate when we go out here tonight. And I was sitting over there with my wife, Suzette. I was trying to count the boxes up here. I'm real terrible about it. She's a math whiz. She can probably tell me how many there are. But every one of those boxes represents a life that will be saved in our community because you cared enough to come here tonight. I just want to say that this issue knows no bounds. We're not now perfect. We will never be now perfect. Recovery and addiction and recovery can hit any family, any place, any time, any status of life. We have family members in recovery. It is very close to us. We live it every day. We have been spared the worst case. But if you love someone and know someone closely who's in recovery, you know that feeling. And you know how you have to face each day together. We will do this as a community. And of all the numbers we've heard tonight, the most important number is one. Save one life, reach out to one family, and leave here tonight knowing that somebody in here is going to save the life of someone they don't know because you all cared enough to be here tonight. And I want to thank you for that. And I want to introduce Captain Blair Martin with the Mount Pleasant Police Department. Captain, thank you very much.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for being here tonight. It's an honor and a privilege for the police department to be involved with these people. Wake Up Carolina, the Charleston Center, they are at the front of helping our community. The police department doesn't have the answers, and we know that, but we're very grateful that we're working hard to become part of the solution. Mr. Mayor, thank you for your continued support with that. Very, very grateful for it. I'm sure some of you all have seen the recent article in the Post-Courier that mentioned South Carolina was #1 in the nation, unfortunately, in the increase in opioid use and abuse. This is a very personal issue for our community. It's right here. But beyond those statistics, every one of those numbers is a person and a story. They were mothers and fathers, husbands and wives, sons and daughters. You know that. But I would offer you this. In addition to the tragedy of their passing, there's hope. That's what we're here for tonight. And in addition to remembering and honoring their legacy and their lives, there's hope. The lady who's coming to speak afterwards, Caitlin Kratz, is a wonderful woman who works at the Charleston Center. She did the Narcan training tonight. Each time Narcan is used to save somebody's life, that gives them another opportunity to spend a day with their family and loved ones. That's hope. So hang in, tell the people that you love them, and we'll all go forward together. Okay? I'm sorry.
I'm back again. Caitlin Kratz, again, with the Charleston Center. A licensed independent social worker and a licensed addiction counselor. I'm fortunate to work at the Charleston Center, which is Charleston County's third alcohol treatment center. We have so many services, including a withdrawal management unit, with 2 residential units. We have outpatient services for adults, for children, adolescents. We have our medication-assisted treatment program. We have a program in the jail to help those that are incarcerated into recovery. We work with local drug courts. We are trying to spread our reach as far as we can go. I stand here in honor of all of these people because I'm fortunate enough that I get to be boots on the ground. I get to help people. I get to see their loved ones. And we will continue to fight every single day. For them and those that have been lost, their loss is not in vain. It's where we wake up the next day and say, we're going to do this again. And so please know that we are an option for treatment, despite ability to pay. You just want to call and ask a question or reach out for help, we're here. I have many patients that I work with, and I'm so privileged, that are living in recovery, that are living happy lives. So I know this was, I had to be a little bit doom and gloom with the Narcan, but treatment's there, recovery is there. Millions of Americans are living in recovery. So again, I want to just echo that there's hope. We're going to let you talk to that. It is my honor to introduce Greg, who's just absolutely a fantastic human, and he's going to share his story.
Good evening. Thank you. My name is Greg, and I've been in recovery for over 7 years. Anyone in recovery standing up here will tell you I shouldn't be here today. And that's true. I shouldn't be. I'm an overdose survivor, multiple overdose survivor. And so, why am I here today when all these special people we're honoring tonight aren't? The truth is, I don't know. There's no rhyme or reason to that. I do know that it's sad and scary. And some of the luminary bags outside represent people that I've loved and lost. And all of them, every single one of them, every single digit on the board outside, 259 lost in the Tri-County area alone last year to overdose were people. not just a number. People with friends and family who loved them and lost them due to this pandemic. But I'm also here to talk about hope in recovery. Where does hope in recovery come from? It comes from support. Support from community, support from family, support from friends. And if that support isn't there, you might have to reach out and find your community. It is out there, and it's here. I guarantee that if you need help and are willing to ask for it, there is someone that is not only willing to help, but wants to. I'm one of those people. Wake Up Carolina, Charleston Center, Mount Pleasant Police Department. We're all here to support you. That's community, and that's hope. Tonight, we light the way for hope. If you need help, I hope that you will follow that light. Thank you.